Hello there, chat. How are we feeling today? Hopefully you're feeling, adventurous, as we shall embark onto a planet never before seen. Well, seen previously in the video game, but never before seen by, you. Probably. Maybe. Unless you played this game before, in which case, you might. But this is all somewhat defeating the mystique of the video game, isn't it? The video game is very quiet. In fact, it is entirely silent. I'll see if the music kicks back in. The game has a bit of a weird music-y system at times, which occasionally doesn't function very well if you need to, put it up or down for some reason. Well, the reason is probably because it is programmed in MS Paint or something. Anyways, we shall head on into it right here. And we are going to start up a new game, of course, going through the planet creation to see what kind of world we end up on. Shadow Empire 75% off on GOG, says Christoph Nowak. Well, that's a good thing to know. Alright. So, we have a fair few little planetoid classes here. We've got the Oceania ones, we've got the Core ones, and we have Hydra and Morgana classes. We'll do normal-sized, large-sized, yes. I do wish there was just a full-on... I don't know if does the random button just do full random? I don't actually know what that did. I guess it did nothing? Okay. Right, well, there is a random button, but it doesn't seem to have a function, so there you go. Very well. Alright, what do you want to play with? I mean, the Oceania DLC frankly doesn't add all that much new to the game. I'm a pinch disappointed by it because they didn't actually add in any naval units. It just adds in another AI faction that you've kind of got to mess around with occasionally. But it's a thing, so you might as well play with the thing, mightn't we? A Gaia class? Nah, that's way too easy. Arctic class? Maybe. It's not the worst thing. Proteus Tethys, Talhassa are a bit derpy, are Fontus or Hydroid class. Small planetoid that happens to find itself in the Goldilocks zone. Due to often young age, these planetoids may often have developed life. These planetoids are quite rare, but they do exist. Okay. Maybe a Fontus. Rainfalls, forests, greener, and then good old Earth. Alien life forms are as good as guaranteed. Well, we do like flesh-eating elephants, after all. Alright, so, what kind of interesting shit has happened? Alien life is fun. Well, we'll turn on alien life, because it's always fun to land on a planet and the apex predator is like 30 meters tall and eats you in turn 3. Severe violence, survival stress, defragmentation of power went further on the planet than others. Expect many regimes to be present. Maybe. Robinson Crusoe, definitely not. Outpost colony. There's one small colonist. Sure, population will be spared well after the dissolution of war and spread out. We'll do spread out, because I like having a little bit of room to play with, particularly when it comes to having alien life forms on your planet. We won't do Nemesis, because Nemesis is awful. Literally. Well, in a normal-sized world, it's not too bad. Right, detailed, fog of war complete, players, yep, city start zone, 2 zone. Right, since we're going to do with aliens, I'm going to give myself 1 army at the starting zone, because aliens are assholes, nice and simple. Crime syndicates, corporation, cults, definitely. We're going to start at the basic tech level, air forces, no Oceania, yep. Development speed, normal, fine, Supreme Command Console, yep. The difficulties don't really do anything except boost the AI even more, so I don't like it very much. And we're going to keep epochs on, and we're going to keep logistics at the complicated setting. Alright, so here's our lovely little planet then. In a slightly eccentric and extremely slow orbit around an orange KO star. 13-hour spin, so fairly short days. That's actually fairly quick, actually. Gravity, 38 Gs. Alright. So very, very, very low gravity. Alright. 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 That might make early airplanes somewhat arse, but we should be able to overcome that with some jet engines later on. Vet planet with large oceans. 68%. Yeah, that's not impossible to deal with. Highest mountain range 590 meters, whilst the deepest sea floor is 791 meters. I do wish you would have more interaction with the ocean itself, like exploring it, for example. Wind speed 2 meters per second. Not too cold, not too warm. Biosphere, land dwelling, 4 meters tall carnivore, resembles a squig. A squig. Squid. Alright. Atmosphere, human hazard, imperfect, xenobiological, aggressive, toxic. But I can grow stuff here, and it does have good value, and we've got cloud forests. This is actually a relatively hospitable planet. Air pressure is 377 millibars. Yeah, propeller aircraft are going to be shit here. They're going to be absolutely useless, frankly. But at least we can breathe outside without dying instantly, so that's neato cheeto. Colonization. Mostly farmers. And some scavengers, but raiders and hunters all died off, probably due to the 4-meter-tall alpha predators eating everybody, I'd imagine. 5 majors and 30 minors. Oh, we're gonna have a nice and populated little planet, aren't we? 13-hour days, 8-hour work shifts. Joy. Yes, indeed. The low gravity does affect the colonists' health, but health is more along a quality of life thing here, rather than a fully simulated, like, health thing. Alright, you get a randomly amount of icons. That is the one that looks the most like an arch, so we're obviously picking that. And we'll have ourselves black and white colors, obviously. Archtopia. And the Prime Arch shall be our leader. Now, that white looks kind of awful. That white does look kind of awful. Yeah, that's better. Alright, so now we're going to pick our starting values. So the values are basically sort of pseudo, kind of, a little bit of a science-tech tree, almost like a cultural tree, essentially. Government, enforcement, or commerce? Commerce. Commerce, mind, and meritocracy. That's a nice little society, don't you think? Should be the keystone. That's not a bad idea, actually. The keystone in an arch. The previous prime arch is now dead and buried. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. I do like the graphical presentation. Now, okay, so I did see a little while ago, not a little while ago, a few days ago, that System Shock caught a lot of backlash for saying that they were using some AI art in their System Shock remaster. And I get the backlash because AI art and, you know, artsy things and video games, it's not necessarily very welcome at this day and age. But this game, holy hell, could this game benefit from some AI art? Because these suckers had zero budget. But man, it would have been so much easier if they could at least generate a decent looking model, you know, so they could plonk it in here. I mean, the poor bastard doesn't even have a shadow. Like, this is some 1990s style shit right here. Oof. Right, here we have our stormtroopers. They don't even have our flags, which is a bit sad. Zeitgeist wanders the land. A time of confidence. Okay, so the confidence, that is the current epoch. These will grant effects, and they will last for quite a long while. They can be positive, they can be negative. They can be crippling, in fact. The effect is your word score. The combat returned. World, I'm presuming. Alright, not the best, but not the useless either. Ooh, bad rations. I do like bad rations. I enjoy them tremendously. Alright, my ascension speech. Let's see. So already, we're heading towards mind, commerce, and meritocracy. So we probably want to appease to the workers and the bureaucrats here with our ascension speech. And a militia parade. Oh, Jesus, right off the bat. I can't afford that just now. I don't like pissing off my advisors as the first thing I do, but yeah, grubby little bastards. I can't afford that. And here is our council, so where we can make our advisors. Advisors. Right, let's have a little bit of a peek on the management screen before we start deciding anything. So, here's our leaders. They're less fond of me than I would like, frankly, but such is life. Vince Arrakis. That's a good name right there, Vince. Marshal Republican Army member. 7 technician, 9 inventor. Not bad. That's actually not bad at all. Yeah, that's not bad. We have an advisor, improvisation, sixth sense, escape artist, oratory, intimidation, diplomacy, 27. Okay. Alright, okay. So in that case, since we've actually got a rather excellent technician here on board, we should be starting off with a military research council to get our tech started a little bit. And we've got scavengers, rifle militia right off our doorstep immediately. How very unfortunate, as my base is already actually under threat from them, heavens. Oh well, such is life. The militia's useful choice early on, they are, but I did start with an army, so I am not actually as worried about that as I have the 3rd machine gun infantry battalions here, which should be linked up to the 1st machine infantry brigade. Now, this is one of the things where the game does actually cheat a little bit, okay? Because these independents, the independents have no resource management at all, no logistic system, which means that surrounding them is entirely pointless because they can survive off the land for literally an infinite quantity of time, which is frankly a little bit annoying. Alright, so we don't see anything in the fog of war. We're gonna move forward here. Right, we didn't run into anything. This is good. And I should have further... There we go. One further unit right there. And their command unit, which is that one right there. Alright. We have 4 battalions starting out, and we have our militia troops. Militia are ass at absolutely, literally everything, which is one of the many issues that you might have early on, especially when you're dealing with alien life forms, because they're just actually complete and utter poop. Some militia buggies. We actually do have a little bit of irregular artillery, which is rare. Yep, I figured there'd be something over there. And more artillery, man. Irregular tanks, wow, okay, I'm lucky so far, Jesus. Well, let's have them scout northward so I can start claiming some territory. I've got a... Is that built up, I wonder? No, but I do seem to have myself a metal node here. Yes, I do. Lovely. The scavengers are the masters of eating sabugs. You are correct, chat. They are, annoyingly enough. Alright, we've got a bit of ammo. The first thing I'm going to do is I am going to go in here and I am going to nationalize the transport hub. That's why I didn't want to pay off the militia, because you need to nationalize this sooner rather than later, because without it you can't upgrade the truck station, and without better trucks you can't actually keep your logistical networks running, which means that your exploratory and expansion efforts will come to a screeching halt awfully quickly, so we are going to try and avoid that. There's nothing... Well, a government building might not be the worst thing, actually. Right, what's my current income right now? 58 metal, hardly ideal. Might want to go for just the mine right off the bat. Never mind, I don't have the machines. So this is the cost for construction for each round, and it goes for 2 rounds. So I need to get a hold of some more machinery before I can even think of doing that. There wouldn't happen to be... No, nothing on the market right now. Do we save? I'm tempted to save. Because I could go for a bureaucratic office. Which would be nice, because it gives me more research points and more everything. And I could basically afford it. Yeah, let's get a bureaucracy office so we can kickstart our research a little bit. We did get a rather excellent bureaucratic person, so we might as well. Let's see, is there anything interesting I got early on? Church of the Syndicate. Right, we do need to deal with that at some point. Labor Day and Traveling Teacher. The Traveling Teacher is not an awful thing to begin with, because it does give you quality of life improvements, but I'd probably prefer to hold off on that for the time being, so we'll end our first turn there. The troops will probably be eating bug burgers, you are correct. Alright, they try a little bit of a breakout. It doesn't work. They try another one. It doesn't work either. 1,400 infantry were murdered there, so trying to break through me. A time of confidence. And a maritime trade house showed up. Lovely. Alright, so there's already 2 enemy units in there. Oof. Alright, so my battalion is up against 2 formations. I would quite like to get a full surround on them. So, surrounding them doesn't cut off their logistics, bear you in mind, but it does give you attacking advantages. So you do want to do it, and when you get them to surrender, they'll all just die screaming, which is very, very, very useful. Alright. God, this is some harsh resistance right off the bat, I gotta say. So... We do actually have a decent amount of artillery, which is neato cheeto, though. Right. And decisions. So we are going to focus on the Military Research Council, because we're going to get a little bit of research going. There we are. We are going to appoint him, because he's an excellent little inventor. And we are going to focus exclusively on discovering things right now, because we don't actually have anything to work out. Does look a little bit like something you played on Amiga once, says Johan Sundström. Yes, kind of. Alright, yes, see, the problem is the Maritime Trade House was immediately like, hey, can we be friends? It'll only cost you $200. Like, I don't have $200, though. There's the machines I need, but I can't afford that either. Can I somehow raise the resources? I can. I mean, I'm doing good on food. Selling food is rarely a very good idea, incidentally, because if your people start starving to death, well, they tend to question their choice of a leader rather quickly and rather frankly. But... I really do want the contact with that Maritime Trade House. ASAP. They can be very, very, very useful. Very useful. Ridiculously useful. And denying access to maritime trade houses to your enemies is almost as good as the effects they give you. So, we'll splurge a bit on that. I certainly wouldn't mind buying a pair of machines either. There we go. That'll give me access to the mine once I am done building the other building, which shouldn't be in too long. I'm good on ammunition for the time being, so I need not worry, and we'll continue wearing down these vile, disgusting hobos that are living on my land somehow. They're still trying to break out, but they're not being very successful. Padded enviro suits. Speaking of padded enviro suits, mixed entry for their improved improvised environment suits. Okay, so yeah, the atmosphere is not as awful as it could be, but it's still awful enough to the point where I do require enviro suits. There are some hiccups planets where you don't need environmental suits to keep yourself safe from the environment, but they tend to be the rarer ones, frankly. It also determines casualties in combat as well. Like, if a planet is really awful, then even just a scratch in your enviro suit just means death. Which means you take very, very high combat casualties. Right, we are going to initiate a bombardment. Our enemies are completely surrounded at this point, so they've really got nowhere to go. We did manage to destroy two of their little formations there. Very nice. Okay, if we're having this level of relative success, we're probably going to give them another turn of bombardment, and then we're just going to overwhelm the little shits. This, incidentally, is one of the reasons why I... You little shits. Well, I would have preferred if they didn't do that. My civilian economy has elected to build the metal mine as a civilian infrastructure. Now, on the one hand, this is good, because it gives money to the civilian populace. It actually introduces more cash into the infrastructure society, which means they can build more upgrades and they can do more stuff. The problem is, it does siphon off a lot of metal to the private market, metal that I would kind of like to have, frankly. We can potentially try and integrate it into our empire later on, but that is, of course, going to require that I mobilize a lot of money, which is perhaps not as easy. Able commander offering service by former military commander of Picard Pax. That's the militia, I'm guessing. Land return for our assistance. Liberate his home village on Hex 1117. By the way, that is all the direction the game gives you. Hex 1117. Alright, video game. Hex 11... Jesus, that's far away. 1117. Down there, huh? Not impossible. Well, and Jeffrey says, frankly, war on such an environmentally hostile planet sounds awful. Let's just settle it with some Smash Brothers. Sadly, we have lost the technology to utilize Smash Brothers effectively. Alistair Ironlord. Okay, that's a name. Oh no, that's my Supreme Commander dude. Well, it'll make pretty much everyone happy except for this guy. I guess he really doesn't like the militia. I can afford to piss him off a little bit. I can't really afford to piss these guys off, so we will accept. Padded Invader suit will be your new target. And a tribal healer or an elite sniper. Snipers. So, we are currently trying to push up the commerce one. Where's the... Ah, yes, here. So, this is your pseudo, kinda, sort of, in a way, cultural tech tree. Where every turn you have a percentage chance, depending on how much you have in that thing, to unlock a unlock, which then available to you so long as you don't fall beneath it. This unlocks both new friends and new units. A scavenger team, for example, is really goddamn useful, and I quite like those, and I would like to get them. As for the rest, well, Fist is great, because you can get Spirit to Core or Total War Mentality, for example. And Meritocracy is also quite nice, as you can get some recruit talent people, so you don't need to recruit them as just basic bitch little shitholes. You can actually get good leaders right off the bat, which is rather nice. This game looks like a game from the 80s, to be honest, says Quarita. It might as well be. Except, I don't think you'd have quite the level of simulation. Actually, maybe you would. Propeller engine. I mean, that's cute, but the atmosphere on this planet is not going to be very useful for propellers, frankly. Right, so our little militia hawking guards battalion there moved too far out of our supply range. I am going to need to upgrade that truck station if I'm going to have any hope whatsoever of actually getting to that guy's home city. 100 a turn. I am earning 59 now since they upgraded that. I don't really have the fuel to support it either. I definitely need more fuel before I can really toy with the idea. I could get a biofuel refinery, but I don't really have the food for that either. I am in a little bit of a bind. We'll save for the high command for the headquarters building for now, I think. I do have plenty of energy. I should start out with a, there we go, degraded mini reactor, so I should be getting plenty of power. Right. How are you doing, little boys in there? You still feeling a little bit spicy? You are. Alright. Okay, that's a pretty good result. I think we can afford to try and deal with them now. Excellent. No casualties? No casualties. At least no overt wipes. Very nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. In that case, we can start our surround of our newest opponent. And that'll also free up the militia. Right. Ooh, okay. Hello. What do we got here? Ah, right. His damned village is a part of another little mini empire, are they? Oof. An early war, eh? That is going to be spicy, but I don't necessarily mind a little bit of spice in my life. We got any good stratagems, by the way? Ah, docile AI. Yes. Yes, yes, I think so. I definitely think so. Where did that pop up? Ah, there they are. There. Robot walkers. A deadly piece of ancient technology. That'll help out quite a bit. The atmosphere is hazardous. It is not outright lethal. You can survive for at least a few moments here before you die, which is nice. No radiation as of yet. I didn't pay attention to the disaster thing, honestly. 400 Galactic Republic-grade infantry. Nice. I'm sure there's some blown-up nuclear reactor somewhere, though. Oh, God, 2 minor regimes right on my doorstep. Well, that's unfortunate. What a very hostile planet this has turned out to be. Judging by the sheer quantity of opposition, I'm thinking the planet probably got through the collapse relatively okay. Which is going to be a bit of an ass for me, because that means I'm going to be absolutely buried in all manners of hostile nations, but nice for them, I suppose. I really don't have the oil. I need to find oil, because I'm thinking my logistics is probably going to be overburdened already. Maybe not. I do have a road here, so maybe not. I could, now 500 credits. If I could nationalize the scavengers, that would help out quite a bit. Is there anything I have that other people want? I could sell more food. The price isn't quite as good as it was, but it is 100 credits. I could sell metal, I really don't want to. I could sell fuel, I really don't want to. Alright, we're gonna have to. I need to try and nationalize the scavengers ASAP. Church of the Syndicus request a donation. Oh, no. No, yes, it does cost credits. Get absolutely stuffed. Absolutely stuffed. Not a chance in high heavens. Not a one. Not a millionth of a chance, in fact. Alright, let's pop up. Oh, goddammit. He's too... Yes, I need an actual guy for that, don't I? Right, let's get another recruit for the reserve pool. Let's see, who did I get? Harper Roberts. He's good at agriculture. So he's a decent governor, but that's also all he is. That is very far from ideal. Let's get another one. Hope I get a bit better luck on that one. Trinity Brown, I hope you are technician and inventor. Yes, that is unironically better. Not ideal, mind you, but we'll get him to set up a... Probably a... That would be better long-term, but I feel like the Model Design Council would be more fitting for her. I could fire her later, or reassign her. Rush metal and rare mine strategy? Oh, I wish. I'm working towards nationalizing the scavengers right now, but there's not a lot of ruins nearby. The Air Force. I do like the Air Forces. I haven't... There's like no ruins nearby, so scavenging programs are a bit on the rare side right now. I do have a metal mine, a private one, up and running, so that's something. Nationalizing that is going to take a while, to put it mildly. But at least my beginning economy is off to a fairly good start, so, Map looks almost exactly like RimWorld. This is where RimWorld took the art style from. Oh, I would imagine it's the other way. Confidence, yep. Automatic rifles, nice. Increase their salaries? My boy, I'm about to... I'm trying to increase their taxes. I ain't about to give them more money anytime soon. The Picard Pax is a little bit stronger than I would like them to be. Right, Rick's Wall is unoccupied, as is Maith Hill. Nice, nice. Ooh, okay. Nah, damn it. It's, Yeah, no, I think war with Picard Pax is goddamn inevitable at this point. Right, let's give them a working over with the artillery first to see if we can't have a peek at what's in there. Bit of reconnaissance by fire. Not a lot. With the... I mean, with all of this, I should... With the Grand Republic infantry and the bots, I mean, I should, frankly, overrun this like there's nobody's problem. We'll add in an infantry unit to soak some damage if need be, but this should be, yeah, complete walkover. Yep, a complete stomp. Let me guess. Squids? Right. We're going to now have an experiment to see how well our supply lines can hold up if we start moving some shit down here. I'm hoping well. I'm expecting poorly. We're not going to have any problems with water on a water planet, so I'm not overly worried about rushing more water production, frankly. That is the least of my concerns. Trader side demand to hire their candidate. Well, that depends. That very much so depends, kind sir. Are you a member of the Martial Republican Army? Nope. He doesn't have one. Okay, but they will give me one. I will accept, because I do have plenty of other positions to give away. No, neither of you are actually worthwhile here. I don't want either of you to do this, frankly, because both of you are wrong. I would like the woman. She's smarter than both of you, frankly. Yes. Postpone. Discover, obviously. Propeller engine. Minus city. Yep, we can afford that. No problems. Could you... Okay, we're gonna need something else. Okay, we're gonna need you to get something more useful. So get me an economic council up and running, ASAP, my boy. Alright, let's see if my dudes start starving immediately. I have a sneaking suspicion that they might. The independents are far from harmless. They can be... 33 rare materials have been secured, and 554 credits have been recovered. Oh, Jesus, okay. Apparently, I just found an assload of shit. High-tech items, too. Jesus, okay. Don't mind me, I guess. Alright, we've got... The squids retreated back into the ocean. My logistical lines have actually not completely collapsed under the weight of my shit, in fact. Okay. This might be doable. This might actually be doable. Right. If that is the case, the militia unit, you just go tag that. Yep, nice. That'll give me some more immigrants. Immigrants are always useful, in video game forms at the very least. Right, what do I want? So, in the offensive towards this place, I am obviously going to want my actual fighting units. So, let's begin gathering up the actual infantry battalions. I'm going to want to keep some of my irregulars back, because I know there are some nasty little creepy deepies behind me there somewhere. The buggies and the trucks will serve as decent rear guard. Yes, unoccupied. That is a risk, by the way, because even if a section looks empty, that doesn't mean it's actually empty, mind you. So you gotta be a bit careful where you step. You gotta be very careful where you step. I'd like to bring as much of the artillery as I can. But we'll have to see how my logistical system holds up under the strain. Ah, perfect. Trinity Brown, you were the one I had in mind for this. Point. And the new director for the Economic Council, Harper Roberts. I was kind of thinking of keeping you as a agricultural researcher. How are your stats? Trade 12. Not ideal. Let me guess, are you the... Yeah, you're the Trader Society candidate. Very well. You get a job because you've got friends in high places. Lord Commissar Spartan says, the woman is better. Ah, cheer-breaking character. You are supposed to be a misogynist, remember? I am very sorry. I shall try to return to character as soon as possible. Yes, the woman was actually the best candidate for once. It is indeed a rarity, but it does happen on very rare occasions. Okay, Economic Council. You don't need to worry about research just yet, so 10%. Prospecting. Yeah, you need to be prospecting like mad. I need oil like nobody's goddamn business. I don't really need to worry about the maritime trade companies right now, because I don't really have any dealings with them. Yep, that's fine. That is a fine set of priorities, sir. Get to work. CEO has an emergency, but it's an incident in Hawking. A minor earthquake has destabilized a minor factory. You help would mean averting a disaster. An accident would have negative consequence for the populace in the zone. Danger would go up if you do not help. Well, I actually have a good amount of political power right now, and it would please... Arrakis is gonna be a problem, isn't he? He seems like the kind of person who has an issue with every decision I make, and everyone else is like, Arrakis, you fucking twat, shut up. Yep, help the corporation. Nomad traders offer ammunition. 263 credits. No, most assuredly no. That is way too expensive for way too little, frankly. With just a little bit of a... damn, the market is not buying anything right now. Just a little bit more money, I can nationalize that scavenging operation and hopefully get some oil up and running. This is a game where the actual difference in personality instincts are being abstracted into numbers, says Law of Firm Probability. Yes, it is. Like, they do have personalities and belief systems that is then, further simplified by going, he didn't like that, or he... And it's also like, they can really not like that. There are, like, minuses, like 2s or 3s. That just means that they're like, I don't really care, but it's not great. They can drop, like, 40, 50 points if you really piss them off. Alright, I'm worried about what kind of alien shittery is behind me here as I'm seeing my territory be disputed a little bit. Yeah, those are squids, aren't they? I hate the... So this is one big problem right now, is that there are aliens that live in the sea, but since you have no units that can enter the sea, you have no way of actually killing them at all. So they can just harass you infinitely. And the wildlife, tragically, it's not wildlife at all, really. It's another hostile force for you to contend with that will do hostile shit against you continuously. I am not a fan of them. Alright, Jurgen Shire, I would prefer not to actually antagonize you, but I gotta surround this place, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to trample on your neutrality just a wee little bit here. Don't worry about it. I won't worry about it if you don't. As Picard Pax has moved all of their units back to base, which is wise, because they probably know about that errant general that came to me like, hey, declare war on them. I don't like them. National budget allocation. Right, we're gonna have to rebalance this. This is also gonna piss off people, by the way, because every time you balance the budget, well, people don't like you balancing the budget. We are going to divide it pretty much straight down the middle, because if you give too much, you'll see that, 39, like I said, he didn't like that. Because if you give too many bureaucratic points, BP, essentially research, to one faction, to one, area or one research area, you will actually get massive diminishing returns. Jonathan Massey asks, hi Arch, have you heard of a game called Void Train? It is a survival sci-fi game, solo multiplayer, which might be up yours and Kibbs's alley. I did see it, yes. Maybe I'll have a look into that. Right, have I got anything useful yet? Stock emissions, I actually kind of wouldn't mind. So I've got contact with one trade agency right now, I think. Yes, the Crimson Tide. I wouldn't mind, because I could probably buy it up, but I need to save my money now too, so I don't really want to do that. Alright, zones motherload, ease of mining, and random mine selects a zone. I don't like this one, it's too expensive. It does increase your throughput of resources, which is neato cheeto, but like there's a finite amount of resources, so once you're starting, ooh. Yes, maybe. Alright, the secretary is still shit. Yes, we will use the sage. Because the sage usually is a guy with really, really good, Is that you? Yep, that's you. Oh, Jesus. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 Right. So, Arrakis, you hate me, and... Fuck. God damn it, I'm gonna have to fire his ass. And he's gonna hate me a lot more when I fire his ass. Like, his egoism is 50. He's gonna start getting corruption. He's gonna start stealing my shit, isn't he? I mean, his loyalty is high, so I'll begin regaining a relationship eventually. Ah, God. Oh, heavens. By the way, are you... Yeah, you're pro-commerce, thank you. There's no way to fire people in this game, incidentally. None. Like, well, you can, sorta, but it's not easy or functional. Shannon Fox 2300 says, Arch, I'm pretty sure that is what the Germans said to Belgium during both World Wars. Yes, yes. Well, in this time, Belgium will not exist. Fuck. Right, Arrakis, you're... Well, at least if I can give him another job... God damn it. Alright. Secretary, come in here. Secretary, person, name, who, button, where, press. You, yes, you. Get a new organization up and running. I gotta find somewhere to punt this shit. Model Design Council. Perfect. Right, okay. Yeah. Well, I couldn't know I would get a sage, okay? That's like the second time I've seen that card in the entire game. Assassinations do exist, yes, chat. You can kill your leaders, although that too is rather difficult, unfortunately. Found sealed Cylone Saint Foy in the Zanarkand Twin 60 credits have been recovered. Fantastic. Those goddamn squids near my capital? No, they are not, thank God. Alright, I would prefer to use the militia. Yep, nothing there. To see if there's any bad people. Okay, I'm gonna have to risk sending in a actual little format. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Because you don't know what's in an area until you've actually poked it. Okay. Right. The rest of the surround is now complete, so I can afford to punt my way in there again next turn. I do want those ruins. I badly want those ruins. God damn it, you little shitty fucking neutrals. Alright, I can block them, but these guys are not going to be able to stop them. And... Alright, ooh. Well, you look hostile. Hello. Aquatic 5 meters large herbivore. Okay. Solitary. Reflex, trampler, evasion, and swimmer. Okay. Alright, so it's solitary, so it's not going to be as annoying, so it might avoid me, I hope. I really hope it might avoid me. Speaking of avoiding me, I need to nationalize the scavengers. Yes, I need to nationalize the scavengers. That'll increase my income quite significantly. And since I got another boost of income, it would be really nice if I could nationalize that mine as well. That would be tasty. I still can't sell anything on the market. Damn, I've dumped too much stuff into the market, haven't I? I kind of have. Right, need to get some leaders in. Up to my corporation to work better in the interesting a small subsidy of 572 credits. Itu mayupinisu, bichu. In fact, you know, just for that, can I meet with, there we go. I am going to, just for that, bitch, I am going to institute a corporate tax on your ass next turn. Eat dick. 1,000 fucking credits, my fucking ass. Like, hello? It would really help us better if you would pay us literally all of your money. No. No. Strengt nicht. Oh, yeah. Alright.
Yes, sir. Roger that, sir.
We're now at war. I mean, I've already been shooting at them. I know, but, listen. We weren't at war yet when I was shooting at them. We were merely on opposing sides of a territorial dispute. Now, however, now we're at war. Oh, God, he's so good. I'm sorry, Vince. He's just... Duke Silverwalker is just so much better than you in every respect. I do apologize. But you will be granted the Model Design Council, okay? So, be happy. At least. Okay. No new orders for now. I don't think I've researched anything worthwhile. Dead Waste asks, is this game a deeper, modern setting of Victoria 2? Sort of. I wouldn't compare it directly to Victoria 2, because Victoria 2's focus is very much so on the economics, and this game's economic simulation is relatively simplistic. Relatively, like, it has a fully fledged dual-tiered economy with private, public economies, etc. I failed in my prep. Fuck, I hadn't even reached there, okay? Alright. I am very worried about... God, I'm getting sort of pressured from all ends here. Okay, what did I take casualties from there? Them. And they managed to snipe out the guns. Wow, that is frustrating and sad, but, well, such is life. Alright, I gotta end this war as swiftly as I can. They've got 3 brigades in there. Right. Now, I should have just an overwhelming number advantage. If I toss in everything, I should be able to... Like, the casualties here are not going to be pretty. I'm not going to lie to you. This is going to be an unfortunate expenditure of human lives, but odds are pretty decent. I can end this war in one swift, fell stroke, and so I'm going to goddamn do it. We are beginning our retreat. Actually, that went a lot better than I'd anticipated. Some casualties, but that was not bad, actually. That was not bad. It certainly could have been a hell of a lot worse, at the very least. Alright. We'll double time some of the militia backwards, because I have something pushing into me from the north. I'm presuming neutrals. But I'm not. No, Togla territory. Okay. I've got nomads. Yep. I've got nomads up there. So I'm being attacked by little goddamn bastards that are trying to migrate through my territory. Directly towards my line of supply, mind you, as well. Which is why I'm not very fond of this particular migratory habit of theirs. In fact, I am extraordinarily hostile to it. Alright, I did have another strategy. I'm using up my fate cards faster than I would like to, but I'm going to use this to get myself another 1,000 credits, which I am going to use to nationalize the metal mine. I am abusing my people right now. They're not fond of you nationalizing their assets, as I'm sure you can understand, but I need their shit. And they can't stop me from taking their shit, so... you know, tough titties. Tough titties indeed. Light industry. Oh, light industry. Very nice. I would like to get that one up too. So we're going to need to actually calm this place down a little bit before we can actually do anything with it. Alright, I'm feeling a pinch overextended. Let's see. Could I raise a brigade of MG infantry? I could. I'm thinking I probably should. How's my logistical system doing? I just captured that, so I should have access to... Oh yeah, it's actually not doing too bad at all. I figured this would be a lot worse than it is, but with the capture of the truck supply depot in Picard, I'm actually doing very, very fine. Right, in that case, let's get a brigade of machine gun infantry up and running immediately. And do I have a leader to lead it? That's a good question. Let's see, any reserve pool members? Archie Electra, you're the... No, you're not. Who are you? Operational Command. Okay, yeah, you're not actually a... Yeah, no, actually, you're a perfectly... Oof. 34%. High egoism, too. Yeah, you're a decent candidate. Harper Roberts, you're the agricultural guy. Yep, you will be the governor, then. Incident concerning safety regulations. Okay, so Vince has done something dumb. I am going to forgive Vince, despite the unrest, because I need to have Vince not be mad at me. You asked me for money. You asked me for money, and so your corporate tax goes up. Even if it pisses off every one of my leaders. You do not ask me for money. I want to make that very clear. Nomads are sorting out traders. Oh, do not fear. I am going to be dealing with that. I am going to be exterminating a lot of nomads. They really do need to add an option to make your own ship, says BEV Vargas78. It's weird having a water-rich world where you command advanced aircraft and perhaps even nukes, but have no ships. Yep, no, I entirely agree. Ah, fuel deposit, thank God. Basically, artillery. Yes, I needed that. I needed that bad. Shit. Pieces of filth. The nomads are moving directly onto my logistical supply lines, which is non-ideal, as you can quite clearly see. I need to deal with that yesterday. The robots don't need to eat, so we can send them back without any problems. You guys are just gonna have to fucking just chow down and bear it for a little bit. Wow, they had a massive territory. Jesus, okay. I'm not going to be able to actually guard a millionth of that. Jesus. You're right. Shit. I need dudes in there to keep the unrest down. 3 ruins. 4, 5, 6, 7 ruins. My Jesus. Okay. So ruins, by the way. Ruins are incredibly valuable because they allow you to build scavenging places. Scavenging places allows you to gain the resources from the old world, which means that you gain rare resources, oil, metal, all kinds of shit, and it's cheap as hell. So ruins are unbelievably valuable, so the fact that they had all of that is a pretty large deal, actually. I'm tempted to try and cut them off there, but it's too risky. Like, these poor little guys will probably be murdered if there's something in their way, so we shan't do that just yet. Policy speech. Production, average population happiness, 55%. That is probably not doable. That is probably not doable either, but that might be, so we're going to do that. Right, Model Design Council. Artillery. I need artillery. Let's go for 105mm howitzers with padded Invada suits. Demagogue and Picard. Yep, nope. Difficulty is 2d100s versus my roll of 1d100 minus, like, plus 13. Like, I don't stand a chance. Yep, do nothing. I don't have an option there, really. New governor, that is going to be you. And Zone City to level 3. Fine. And commander. Lovely. Okay, so most of my guys are employed. Lovely. Now I just need to deal with this mass of goddamn nomads. My territory is going to start shrinking drastically and quickly as everybody else on the planet realizes, oh hey, free real estate. More fuel. Barracks. 200 more Galactic Republic infantry. 14 rare metals. You also get scavenging events from them as well, which can also give you access to various minerals and resources, which is also super useful. Ah, yes, the scared and placid little monsters are currently moving as quickly as their disgusting tentacles can carry them in the direction of my city. I wonder why. The worst is, they're also really goddamn tough. I need to drive them off and preferably kill them if I can. No. I hate the aquatic units so much because you can't kill them, because you can't follow them. And so they will just continue to threaten my city for an infinite amount of time now. It is incredibly frustrating. Alright, so I am being threatened from the south and from the north. That's the more Grand Republic infantry. Alright, we're going to be able to re-establish our supply lines, which will be a very big deal. And we'll keep them in there to try and keep a semblance of order. Barracks, sure. You can start researching that. The Animus Circle requests my blessing. Yes, why not? And for you, yep, do see if you can get some recruits. Not too many. Yep, that's fine. And speaking of, I should issue new instructions to Hawkins as well to reduce worker salaries and recruit signer bonuses by a lot. So basically nothing, because I need the money. I need the money more than they do. Barnacles Brigade, yes. Alright, nice and peaceful little turn. Yep, worker happiness is not great, and it's going to continue to be kind of ass for a little while. Alright, they... Yep. Alright, let's see... Very low. Oh, they're one of those nomad factions, are they? Yes, I don't think, Yes, I think so. I don't think I'm gonna be letting you sit on my territory like that, because you are very clearly hostile, sir, and I don't appreciate your shenanigans one itsy witsy bitsy itsy bit. 2-2-2. That's not great. They're already retardo entrenched. Yep, I'm gonna need to wait for more forces. Ow. Alright, there's shit in the way. Now, let's get the Grand Republic infantry up there, first and foremost. I might want to just try to get some treaties. But I don't... Okay, I need a foreign relations. We can keep that at 50-50, that's fine for now. Let's see, Foreign Affairs Council. Let's get a Foreign Affairs Council up and running. And if I'm lucky, I can get a halfway decent dude for it as well. Difficulty 70, minus 25. Yes, he's not good at his job. I need an internal council too. I need many things. I need many things. We shall recruit a junior, and hopefully it'll be a good one. I would like a prospecting push, but I can't afford it. A treasure loan... an arena would not be the worst thing in the world. Especially as people in Picard are not super duper happy with me. As you can see, the unrest is not great. It's not awful either, mind you, but it's not great. That was an enormous risk, but it paid off. Alright, nomads. Ooh, hello, special ruins. Very small, degraded AF. Almost manufacturing, several degraded efforts, also 40 industrial points per turn. That is not bad. Right. I am going to need to start making roads. Let's start making some roads. Without roads, your logistical system is going to fall apart muy fast. Muy fast. Right. Do I have enough of a view on them? Not really, no. Yep, they're not going to listen to me on that. Not yet, at least. I need a spy agency as well, so I can start getting some research, intelligence from them. Oh, we lost 10 walkers. Well, that sucks. Light tank, yes. So they managed to bust out straight through my guys there, which... Damn, that really did suck. I wouldn't have expected them to be able to do that, honestly. Well, there was a lot more of them than I expected there, too. Yeah. That's very annoying. Especially since they, of course, can trade space for time all they want, since they don't have a logistical system. I guess it was optimistic to hope that the walkers alone could hold them in place. Ah, fucking barnacle bitches are still at my back. This is probably too much pressure on my logistical system. Let's see, can I make a decent little road here too? Yes, I can afford that for the time being at least. Right, I might wanna... How much oil am I getting now? Plus 24. That's not awful. I do have some oil, but it is far away and poorly defended. In fact, undefensible, I would go so far as to say. Indefensible. National budget allocations. Yep, just keep it. Foreign Affairs Council. You're not the worst. Improvisation. Improvisation is basically a just do random shit skill. She has nothing in anything else. Okay, well, you're the best I got, woman, so I hope you're good at your job. Alright, you can get onto some more research so I can get some small arms. And we're going to focus near exclusively on minor diplomacy right now. Workers' strike. Yep, no, ignore protest. I can't do anything. I don't have enough dudes in there to enforce it. Buy industrial production hawking for... Jesus! Yes, I mean, it's half of what I've got, but that is an assload of money. Thank you. That is very, very useful. Paphian Reach demands resolution of relations. Who is Paphian Reach? Is that you by any chance? No, you are a Uranganchiri. That's Paphian Reach. Those are farmers. Yes, I am happy to be friends with the farmers, because they can probably be taken over later on. Farmers are nice, because they don't piss me off as much as the goddamn nomads do, for obvious reasons. Alright, the command should be enough to deal with that for the moment. And I just need to try and surround and kill these little shits up here as soon as possible. I don't want to expand this wide early on, but I have limited choice at the moment. Offer protection, Actually, I am not that far away from pulling that off. I am not that far away from pulling that off at all, actually. Mithrim Starstrider says that would be a great idea for a movie. Barnacle Bishes from Planet 9. Well, it sounds suitably 80-ish, if nothing else. That's the automatic rifles completed. Good. I no longer need to use basic bitch rifles for my fighting needs. Alright, they are trading a lot of territory for time right now. Keep closing in on them. And more importantly, keep growing that road behind us. Otherwise, we are going to be starving awfully quickly, and we wouldn't like that. Alright. Still worried about whatever is down here pushing into me, but I think they were just neutrals, so... Do you have artillery by chance? You do. Have a quick little pop at those little octopuses to see if they're... susceptible. No, doesn't look like it. Well, we've just got a couple of guns. We can't expect too much. I'm still good on ammunition, so I can continue the offensive for the time being. Most of the bureaucratic assets reach at least level 3. That's fine. High velocity gun. Protest in Hawkins. I can't do anything about it. Literally. All I can do, if anything, would be to try and move more stuff over there. What's the situation like? 35? Not great, but not the worst. Their zone danger score is kind of high because of these little shits, which is pissing them off. I can't really move the militia back, or these, as I'm still kind of cock-blocking whatever is down here. Alright, in that case, we need... Still can't really afford a truck station, but I can get a high command building. And I will. And I believe we can probably get a bureaucratic office on the way down here as well. That should get my bureaucracy points up to 3, no problems. And I think I'm going to need a little bit more PP. A little bit more PP. Before I can get my next organization. Meta Warlock asks, Arch, mind explaining why wizards studying a legal law of magic outside their own is a crime punishable by pacification? The amber wizards practicing law of light spells. It's mostly just because they want to have absolute control over who is studying what. Because, well... Ooh, an auction. Lovely. If one wizard who is supposed to be studying one thing is studying another thing, then you no longer really know what he's studying. You could, potentially, have him be studying necromancy on the side, which you don't want. you need to be able to identify what exactly it is they're doing at any given point to make sure that they're not doing anything nefarious or gay. There's also simple lore reasons in that the magic itself is supposed at least to be fairly specialized and difficult to use, so I would guess that is another reason. But I think mostly it's just because the Empire likes keeping their wizards under a nice bit of scrutiny. Make sure they don't get too uppity. I can move you back there now. I would love to be able to snip that off. This war is becoming far more drawn out than I would like. What do you have? Militia, militia rifle, militia, regular trucks. Oof. They're being very gay about it because they're falling back continuously, which is the smart thing to do because they can't exactly stand and fight me. But it is nevertheless rather infuriating. I am probably gonna have to take the risk of building up one of these fuel fields here. Which is also very much so non-ideal. 2 rounds, machines. I do have the machines, so let's get going with that. Because I am going to need the logistics. I am absolutely going to need the logistics. Because they're just retreating, most infuriatingly. I am probably pushing my production capabilities way beyond their actual abilities right now, but it's just going to have to be the way it's going to have to be. They offer to buy more industrial points for another 299 credits. No, I'd like to, but not now. Right, so stock bids. These are incredibly important. So the stock bids are how you influence the maritime trading houses. And the maritime trading houses give you dividends on the stocks. They are very important. In fact, they're so important I'm going to bid, like, too much money. Too much money. Because I will get it back over time. So we're going to offer them 1,200 for their stocks and hope that is enough. The AI will basically bid all of the money the AI has every time. Because that is how important it is. Alright, let's get... I need a spy up and running. Oh, never mind. I need to assign... I forgot about him, the advisor. So, the director of the... Model Design... Economic Council... Air Force... Governor... Sir... Model Design... Wait, didn't I have a Foreign Affairs? I did, didn't I? Director of my council... Did I not? Oh, there you are. You were hiding, Morgan Jackson. I knew you were there somewhere. You. I need to attach you to Morgan because you are very good at diplomacy shit.
Roger that.
There. That will help me out a lot, probably. And... we've got spy up. That's good. Spies are very, very, very useful. And it's very important that we start getting a spy master trained ASAP. Defensive power, that is of course amazing. And we are going to give those out to our MG battalions immediately. The syndic priests are lovely, lovely. Recruit a junior. And we need to... New organization, a staff council, interior council. We need the secret service council up and running so I can start burning through points on that. Herbert Ken Umeda says, Arch, hope your day was good, and once again asking you to read Yokuso Sukebe Elf no Morie. It will be quite amazing literature. Amazing literature. Didn't I? That name rings a bell. Hold on. Oh, well, let's not play that. Read? Are you sure that's a book? I find hentai movies of it. Oh, it's a visual novel, is it? Let me check if it's on Steam. My visual novel reading days are sadly somewhat behind me. I haven't found the time anymore. Even though I really did love reading visual novels back in the day. Darkest Dungeon 2 is out. It's on Steam. I heard... Okay, Kyle told me that Darkest Dungeon 2 was absolute trash, so I wasn't even the biggest fan of the first one. I mean, it's Darkest Dungeon, so it's like, you probably should play it, if nothing else, just for the propeller engine done. Ooh, APCs, nice. Just for the YouTube clickies. We won! Thank God. Okay, lovely. Right. So, that will give me the Maritime Trade House influence. There you go, Crimson Tide. I think I am the majority shell. Okay, they've only issued one. Fantastic. So that means I've got a good amount of effort over them. They've got 4 ships. They're anti-piracy. They're honestly rather excellent for what I need them to be here. Right. I've got 1 unit of GR infantry in there. I'd like to wait for the second, but I feel like the units will start slipping through if I do. I think it is probably better if we just crush through now, and at least then we can guarantee the eradication of 1 enemy formation. As there is no way they break through a full MG infantry battalion. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. Ooh, a new militia unit. Nice. Let's send them down here to see if we can maybe start spotting whatever the hell it is that is down here annoying me. Alright. That'll guarantee I can kill at least 1. God, I hate this long war up here, but at least there's not that much border left to go, so they'll die soon. Insane Trickster says, I feel like people whining about Darkest Dungeon 2 are butthurt because it's not a carbon copy of the first one. Hell, I'd prefer it not to be. Darkest Dungeon, to me, I really enjoyed it initially in beta, but I felt like the developers I should commit seppuku after that. Developed too much of a developer versus player thing. Like was it the Crimson Court it was called? The vampire add-on? Like, that was just unnecessarily cruel and pointless. Like, if you engage with it at all, you lose out. Like, there's no motivation to engage with the content, pretty much. Cost 5 political points. I wanted to do that. Average Sword's morale reach at least 65. Oof. I don't know about that. Let me see my treasury report before I decide on that one. Right, so corporate tax 2 credits, 86 credits of revenue, 86 credits of expenses. So we are losing money, but it's a very small amount. Fine, I can probably get away with it. Secret Service Council, that is going to be spying operations all the way, brother. Spy, brother, spy. Because the only way to really get that is to go into the national budget. No, that was that one. Okay, I just wasted 2 PPs. God damn it. Salaries. And basically give the soldiers more money. That's about the only way to do it. So we'll do that. That should increase morale. Alright. Is unrest dealt with in Picard just yet? Yes. Picard has been dealt with. Right. Let's see here. So, cool. Zone orders. Right. Public budget, sign-up bonus, all of that shit is good. Change zone name. Right. So, since Lord Commissar Spartan was the first super chatter of today, we shall rename this to Sparta. There you go. Lovely. It shall now be named Sparta instead of Picard, because Picard was an awful television show, and we are all ashamed of it. According to little Kyle, though, the Darkest Dungeon 2 was just kind of more of the same, in that it was very brutally difficult for no real discernible reason other than let's make the player who decided to spend money on this and time on this just very, very sad and unhappy with his life. He played it for like 40 minutes or something and then just rage quit, so I'm assuming it must be rather infuriating. No breakout attempts? None. Alright, I don't mind. Trader Society won the election with 57 votes. And there we go, my soldiers' morale is high. Ooh, helicopters. I do like helicopters. I do tremendously enjoy helicopters. Right, how much does that violate my income, perchance? Wait, is that dividends? Oh my god, am I getting dividends? See what I mean? See what I fucking mean? It's like, the dividends paid to me from this one maritime trade company is basically my entire country's economy. The maritime trade houses are so unbelievably good, it's just a joke. It is actually a little bit of a joke. Right. Let us move on in here and absolutely ruffle fuck into the ground and the dirt beneath it. Ooh, 2 formations. Neato Cheeto. Kill, kill, kill. Show no mercy. Kill their sons, kill their daughters, kill their weird alien cavalry things, everything. Murder, 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 and then please, if you don't mind, desecrate the corpses as well. Just to really send a motherfucking message. Thank you. Right. Now, to continue sending the message, we are going to continue northwards to kill, kill, kill some more of them, and hopefully figure out where they live so their daughters and their younger farm animals can take part in the violation as well, because they deserve it. Let me guess. Yep. Oh, God, no, you pieces of shit. Come on, unit, get in there. I remember the last time I let turtles occupy one of my important facilities. They entrenched themselves on top of my oil well. I'm not letting that happen again. Thank you very much. Piece of fucking shit. You do not get to sit on that. Alright, strategies. How are you doing with my covert operations? You are doing well. So, he's going to be very shit at this, but it doesn't matter. Actually, you're not bad at all. Holy shit, do you? Oh, man, you do! Wow, that's the first time I think I've accidentally made somebody useful. Huh. Well,
Copy that.
Spies! Send teams of spies.
Copy that.
Off they go. That would be nice too. Target is valid. Went up 10 points. Nice. Neato Cheeto. Unclear. Well, I've already... No, I should focus that on these down here, shouldn't I? Yes, I should. I have plenty of PP to put inside of them for the moment, so we shall put many PPs inside of them for the moment. Alright, much PP. Much PP. Right, so... Yep, we can do that. Oh, they were very happy and adopted it with huge ceremony. Fantastic. Right, so we're going to try probably to just annex these little bitches, because they seem quite happy with me, which is nice. We could maybe annex these guys too, which would be even nicer. Lord Commissar Spartan says, man plays games from devs who make a game that needs very meticulous strategies and a bit of luck for less than an hour and gets butthurt. So what you're saying is, Kibo is bad at games. Maybe. I haven't played the second one. I will say this, though. Like, Darkest Dungeon 2, it wasn't just a question of getting good. Like, the grind was hilarious. Like, to beat the final boss, for example, you needed to beat him, what was it, 3 times? And with 3 different teams, too. So you need to train up 3 different teams of adventurers just to have a chance at beating the game. It's like, listen, the combat in Darkest Dungeon is cool and all, but it ain't that riveting. It is not like 5 million battles riveting. Military Research Council, RPGs. Yep, sure. And helicopter engines, yes. Protest in Sparta. I don't have enough troops to crush the rebellion. But... No. I was about to say, like, but I have a decent orator role. No, I don't. Ignore the protests. Walkout agitator in Hawkins as well. Investigation role... Average 155. Ugh. This game has a little bit of the developer versus the players too. It's like, difficulty, 2D100 plus 50 plus something. It's like, you know, I have 1D100. Like, this could literally not be mathematically possible. No, we'll simply just let them agitate for now. Request a donation. It's you. No. Eat dick. Right. Expansion quarrels. Elements want to focus more on expanding the fleet and long-term investment. Yes. Bigger fleet. Bigger fleet, good. Violence, good. Much violence, better. We require violence. Violence is beneficial for everyone involved. No machine parts to... No, there are. Okay. Give me a couple of machine parts. My industrial production is still alright. I'm betting my supply lines are getting a bit stretched by now. Yeah, I've already built all the road I can up there. Damn it. Let's have a quick peek. Yeah. Yeah, because the fucking squids just cut my supply lines to pieces of goddamn shit. That is what I get for building my supply rounds on the fucking coast, I guess. I think I should have known better. Like, coast. An army of squids won't just harass my... Like, I feel like the trucks could just drive past them, honestly. Like, they're passive squids. They're herbivores, not metalvores. They're not going to see the truck and go like, oh, snack. Like, that seems unreasonable. Okay. That was a pinch risky, but I figured they didn't have anything back there, and they did not. Right, if I can just nick off these 2 units, there'll only be 1 left, which would be quite lovely. Back into the ocean, pieces of shit. Oh, what's that? Republican major regime. Ooh, okay. I've got a major to my south. Oh, he's Republicans though. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. The Republicans are usually quite friendly, so I can probably deal with him without too much of a problem. Policy speech. Okay, well, I'm heading in the way of meritocracy right now. Education of zones reached 56 points. Industry asset reaches at least level 2. Population happiness. Let me guess, my people are not very happy with the flesh-eating tentacle monsters of their coast. No, not very happy at all. Shit, I don't think I can... No. No, I don't think so. Industry assets, it's gonna be then. Right. with industry assets, I can probably... 306? Yeah, probably. I can probably start getting some industry up and running. I do need one more machinery, though. Can I buy it? I can. Fantastic. Lovely. Right, I'm going to need to do some fate stratagems here, because I need more happiness real bad. Let's see, zones. Let's make sure we're targeting Hawking. And give them some gladiators to watch. Nothing quite like a bit of blood sport to keep people happy, after all. Jesus, hello. That's a long peepee you have there. Alright, difficulty 3D100 versus 1D145. That's not a good chance by any stretch of the imagination. How's your ability to increase the income tax? Awful, because I still don't have a guy to do that. Militia loses faith. Miners, mage. Okay, mages. Open contact. Can I... Yes, nice. Right, I'll probably try to get them unified because, well, they've got this old long dong of stuff down here for some reason. I don't know why they're such a long dong of a nation, but they are. And I shall try to take advantage of their very long dong. It will gain me much PP power if I could have a dong as large as they have. Speaking of long dongs... no, I don't have access to that yet. Is there anything I need badly? No, not yet. Mark99 says, you only have to beat the final boss once. It's the final dungeon that requires 3 teams. Are you sure? No, because it's the, oh, it's the heart, isn't it? Unless they've changed it, because there was the heart of darkness or something. And you've got to hit it like 3 times, and I think it kills one of your guys every time, and it drives the other people so insane that they will never do that dungeon again, I thought. Right, prospecting. I can probably calm down on the prospecting a little bit. Walkout agitator in Sparta. Yep, we're just gonna have to... suck it for now. Nomad traders offer ammunition. Get dicked. Nibelbund demands release of spy. Sure? Spies will be executed. I mean, it's a popular option, but I like having friends, though. 13 PP. Yes, I'll take your 13 PPs, sir. Thank you very much. Bring them to me in my bag, please. Ah, God, little shits are being douchebags again. They're moving behind me like little gay-ass bastards. And we've got some neutrals moving in over there, too. I really need to try and wrap up this war. Sealed roads, nice. Motorbike infantry, good. What's over here? Nomads. Oh, gosh darn it. More effing nomads. Why are there so many fucking nomads? Right. That is going to make you very sad, sir. I'm sorry that you have to be sad, but you're going to have to be sad because you're being mean to me, and that is just not a very advisable thing to do. CGI Lantern says, here, more pocket change for your national budget. Thank you, sir. Alright, let's begin our surround and prepare for the annihilation of yet more dirty, filthy fucking nomads. I really wouldn't mind wiping out those goddamn tentacle bitches in the process, but I have a sneaking suspicion they're going to look at all of the stuff around them very soon and go, maybe we belong in Zavasa instead. They tend to do that, like the little shits they are. Gosh damn nomads. Okay. Is there any way I could communicate with the little shits and tell them to not steal my stuff? I have a sneaking suspicion that's going to be difficult. Right, I mean, I'm not at war with them, so yeah. Alright. I'm going to have to offer them client. Critical success. Damn, you're good at your job. Morgan Jackson. Yeah, I will give you a medal. Performance. Very happy and accepted to become a client state with a big ceremony. Right? It looks like unification is going to be easier than I thought. Fantastic. That is going to make that a hell of a lot easier to deal with. Type of soldier to promote. Skill is paramount. Seal is secondary. That appears to be very popular amongst my intelligentsia, so we shall do as much. Electra wants total power over estate. One of my estates in a rather lawless area. I would like your permission to reduce my servants, farmers and workers there to semi-slave status. Yes! Absolutely. Slavery is a moral good. Listen. People are rarely, if ever, quite so happy as when they are beneath a good master's lash, okay? Slavery is beneficial for master and for slave, alright? You gotta understand. There's nothing wrong with slavery. It's just got a bad reputation, that's all. It's been slavery throughout the entirety of human history. Clearly, it was a good idea, okay? We just need to embrace it again and see the beauty in slavery. That's all. Side skirts. For machinery, thank you. That is incredible. Ah, oh, piece of shit squids. It was the squids who drove me off, wasn't it? I know, you squid pieces of shit. Now, please. Die screaming. No. Ah, the best I can do is drive them off. I hate that. Ooh, the game needs ships so very, very bad. It really does. Because only being able to drive them back into the water is so pointless. Because, like, haha, we inflict casualties on you continuously, and there's nothing you can do about it. It makes me very angry. And sad, frankly. Oh, shit. Well, I had to walk straight into some enemies at some point. Alright, let's make sure we can surround these guys. At least I'm almost done with the little bastards. I'll be most tasty when I'm through with them. Yes, you go home to your side of the border, oh, fucking shits. Game need boats. And, okay, I didn't finish my thought on this. So, apparently, the reason why the developer didn't add boats is because he didn't want them to work like this. For them to just basically be land units on water. And he wanted some other sort of system, which I understand. Like, I get it. It's like, you want to be a little bit clever with it, etc. I know, I get it, but the issue is you released an expansion called Oceania. Alright? And you covered the goddamn ocean. You covered the planet in oceans. Right? You really should have gotten some sort of naval system in the game before you released it then. Like, you should have made up your mind first, frankly, rather than later, in my ever so humble opinion.
Copy that.
Right, send PPs.
Copy that.
Send millions of PPs. I don't even need the information. I just need to level up my counterintelligence specialist guy because he's the most important guy in your entire empire, pretty much. He needs to be good at what he does, or you're screwed. Like, really badly screwed. Alright. 2D100 against 1D100 plus 48. So I've got like a, what? 1 in 4 chance? 23 PP? That's worth a roll. God damn, Morgan, you are a genius! Morgan Jackson, you are a good woman. You are a fine woman. I would marry you, Morgan. You don't look particularly attractive, but you clearly have brains, a rarity amongst femoids of your kind. I congratulate you on this. Truly, truly I do. Unreservedly so. Right, well that gives me a buttload of extra rando militia troops and a huge amount of territory, which I'm now going to have to fill with roads, which is going to be interesting, but such is life. Such is life indeed. I hope it's is there a governor down here? By any chance? No? I don't think so. Which was the goddamn tab again? PP. Organizations? Zones? There we go. Right, so yes, I don't have a governor down there. That's kind of important that I have. So... Damn, I don't have a reader. I don't have a reader to recruit either. Tarnation. Tarnation indeed. Right, I need to focus on more PP. I need to have more PP. I need way more PP, so... Okay, so... Organizations... Supreme Command Council... Priorities... More PP. Far more PP. And you can start researching roads. Go ahead. Right, you need to switch your task, because now that I've actually got stuff, I need to actually have it designed. Independence rallies in Hawking. Independence rallies in my capital. What? Who are they asking independence from, precisely? Credits for industrial points. Yes. Who exactly are you asking independence from? I kind of like to know. It's like, we would like to be independent. From who? Ourselves. That's retarded. Why are you doing this? Some of the events do not make a whole lot of sense. Josiah Ernst says, hey Arch, can't stay for long, but always happy to catch a stream. Happy to have you here. Racist and misogynistic. There's the Arch we love. Good. Listen, slavery is not a racial question, okay? White people can be slaves. It's fine. Trade house. Did we get another trade house? Radiation filters. And we've got our first gun. 196 credits. 3 high-tech items. 224 fuel. Nice. This was once a very rich planet, I can tell, because I don't think I have ever looted this much random stuff before. Like, this is a virtual cornucopia of stuff. I'm loving it. Alright, we can send in the Grand Republic infantry there to start sweeping this shit up.
Mission successful.
There we are. Now all we need to do is push these little shits deeper and deeper into a corner from which there shall be no escape. Right. Potato flats. Oh. Potato flats in the far north. Why the hell not? Right, that did gain me a lot more territory to look at. Laconian territory, another minor regime. I mean, with how incredibly good Morgan has been so far with handling my PP, I should probably just start getting diplomacy up with them too. Yes, I need to actually open some communications with them first. Right, okay. For now then, you get to just be... Oh, wait, hold on. Medal of Merit? Yes. Morgan, come here. You don't even need it. You're already very loyal, but you deserve this piece of shiny metal. You are a good woman. Good femoid. I do need more PP, though. CEO asks for tax reduction. No. Fuck off. Women. I do need to upgrade my infantry. I can build upon the trooper design, just automatic rifles and padded environmental suits. Workers in Sparta are harassed. Well, I'm too fucking bad, I guess. Literally, there's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, damn it. Hawkins is getting riled up. The recruiting population from Hawkins. No, thank you. Don't do that. Sparrenheim population. Yes, I will actually let you do that. Of the Fenrir Bay Maritime Trade House, visitors process a regular line of communications. Yes. Upgrade city. Sparrenheim. Alright, we can afford a little bit of worker salaries now to keep them a little bit happy. A little bit of recruits. And we can afford a bit of a public budget too now. Not a lot, mind you. You don't want too much public budget, but it's a little bit. Senator Extradition, a former descendant from Nebelbaum, has been living in Australia for years. He fled to us after his country abolished its senate. He was welcomed because he offered to share his great knowledge with us. However, now Nebelbaum is requesting his extradition. If we won't cooperate, they threaten to make life harder on our traders operating in their union. We do have some principles. Yes, we do. Some. Not many, and if they offered to pay me, I would have none. But I do have some. Goddamn little fucking filthy ass rebels, you stinky little shits. Alright, I am going to make you regret this very much so. A bit worried about that. And of course, they arrive directly on top of my fucking supply lines again for the 500th millionth time. I do dislike you tremendously. But we can now raise a artillery formation, so we're going to make it an independent artillery battalion. Actually, no. Independent artillery regiment. We need some boom for our bucks. What are we lacking? We are lacking production. Okay, in that case, we're going to hold off one turn so we can raise the entire formation in one go. Let's connect these two roads, by the way. There we are. That will make everything a lot easier. 14 PP. Need more PP. Need a lot more PP. What was that other maritime trading house, incidentally? So we have Mimir Ocean, Fenrir Bay, and Crimson Tide. So Crimson Tide has a fleet of 7 ships, which is pretty damn good at this point. I'd probably like for them to just kill and eat Fenrir Bay at that point. So we'll try to encourage more aggressive expansion on their behalf. Alright, gain curiosity. Troopers 2. Nice, that was nice and quick. Lots of new fate stratagems. I do need to look through those. Right, just surround those last pieces of shit. Kill, kill, kill. Enslave their daughters, their dogs, and their prettier livestock. And ship them off to Hawkins to pacify the rebels with. Or even better, do the same to the rebels. Maybe I could make some use out of the surrendered ones too. Right, and now you must go back home again, because the population has decided that they have not appreciated all that you have fought for. I highly suggest you become extraordinarily violent and aggressive in response to their thankless and ungrateful actions. Speaking of, how is Sparta? Sparta is 36 unrest, not great, but it is falling. This is 39 unrest and falling. It would be nice if I could free up some of that militia, which I can do now that our northern front is finally secured. Right, let's get that independent artillery regiment up and going. 108 guns are going to be very useful in making sure that these rebels regret their decisions very, very rapidly. We have no supply here whatsoever. Why? I do have a transport hub. I mean, I'm not that far from home. Is this... Oh, it's just agricultural fields. Weird. Ah, right. It's being retarded. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, heavens above. Yep. Alright. Back home. There is no land connection to my capital at the moment, and so it thinks that there is no actual connection at all. And so I can't even build roads because there's no connection to the capital. Well, video game, that is rather foolish of you, and not something I'm going to be able to fix in a jiffy. Well, I mean, it's better to have this territory than to not have it, but yeah, that is going to require some solving. And an unclear relationship with Laconia. Minor regime culture unknown. I hope they're farmers. Because if they're not farmers, well, that would suck a lot. I'll begin the long, arduous task of building a road all the way down there. Oh, hit my microphone. Lord Common Spartan says, but what of their most effeminate of men? They will be given smaller cock cages and made to watch. Yes, I believe that to be a suitable punishment. They will be the only males of their species to survive, so it's a blessing, sort of. Militia learned from experience. Yes. I don't care about the militia right now. I'm on the regular army side of things at this point. I can't afford that. I need 46 points, you silly boy. Can you not count? None. Alright, and did no, I didn't have a new version of the machine gun yet, did I? I do! Advanced machine gun with pattern of arson. Fantastic, thank you for reminding me. Rebels? Oh, god damn it. Are we going full... Okay, we are going full ham now here, it seems. Okay. I mean, the unrest is not that high, but... I'm glad I finished up north, otherwise this would be really annoying. Recruiting Spartanheim population for Mimir Ocean. Mimir Ocean, those are Crimson Tide. No. Sucking Hobal, yep. Meritocracy. With blessings like that, one might not wish to be blessed, says Mech Swordsman. Well, I don't know. What do you value the most? Not being in a very small cock cage, or being alive? No pieces of shit. They're just spawning more rebels on top of me right now, and they're spawning them directly on my effing supply lines, as per usual. Which is very, very unfortunate. Alright. I need to get them off my fucking supplies, if at all possible. I finished the nomads in the nick of time. Right, yes, I am a little bit low on ammo. Thank you for reminding me, video game. Let's stamp out some more of that. I don't want to attack them with this. But I really need them off my supply lines. It's just not good enough odds. But I'm also worried that they are actually sitting directly on my goddamn thing here too now. Alright, we'll do a little bit of reconnaissance with fire. That was the wrong button. Yep, alright. I'm just gonna reload that actually real quick because that is tarded. Alright, you gotta quit all the way out. You need to select the ranged attack thing. That one? No. It doesn't label your autosaves, incidentally. In case you thought the game would be nice. No, it's, I think that one. There we are. You need to select the ranged fire order, otherwise they will do derpy things to you. I guess that was that more dude spawning? Okay. I'm going to take advance notice of that now. And cheat, yes. I hope they stop spawning at some point. I mean, my rebellion score isn't even that high. It's like 39 unrest. I don't think that would cause a massive revolt, but it does. Meanwhile, I am going to bleed lots of territory here, but that is just how it's going to have to be, because not like I have any options in that particular matter right now. Right. Now, remember to click fucking ranged attack. There we go. Right, a little bit of reconnaissance with fire.
We'll go.
They're decently well equipped. In fact, they're very well equipped. More well equipped than I would like them to be. Right. Gonna have to send in those to guard that. And your little exploration up top is also coming to an end. So I'll try, at least, to guard my supply lines. I'm going to lose more territory over here again, but... once more. I could raise more troops, and I probably should be raising more troops, but I don't have the industrial capacity for it right now. I'm gonna have to wait on that for a bit.
We'll go.
Maybe... no, building more industrial base right now. I don't really have the time or the manpower for it. Some light tanks would not be amiss, however. At least something to deal with some light infantry. Some 40mm howitzers. And some good engines. Quack doctors in Sparta. Well, actually, he's a decent medic, so he might be able to pull that off. Nope. No, he fails. No. Where's it? Difficult on 25, yes. Success! I managed to limit the damage to only 1,200 people! Wow, good job. You only killed 1,200 people. Impressive. Very well done. Well, I can't afford that now, so that's fine. By Hawking's population, 8,700 people for 2,613 credits. I mean, that's a lot. Is it Crimson Tide? Yes, it is. Okay, that's fine. I would like to strengthen Crimson Tide because they're my guys. Yurang Snetshah demands resolution of relations. Yes, thank you very much. If you could stop attacking me too, that would actually be lovely, and I would appreciate it tremendously. As I continue to build up more PP. I should probably just pop the fates to get more PP now. I'll be wrapping up in about half an hour, so I might be playing a little bit of Silica with Kibbs. Might. Lost 200 infantry. Alright, where did I lose the infantry? There's the history button. Where am I being attacked? Those nomads are gonna be annoying. There. Yep. More indigenous little bastards. What? Oh, I'm guessing... yes, a bunch of adventurers went off and found something. Well, you are very far away, adventurers, so I think you will die a most horrible and screamy death. Don't blame me when you do. Alright, so there's more independence up here. I don't want to break off regular infantry to guard them, but I might... sort of pseudo have to. I am also in dire need of a moment to reinforce my guys, as they're not doing that hot on numbers right now. Yep. Fuck, I hope they're gonna go for my oil fields, aren't they? They probably are. That is going to be infuriating. Right, I've got a unit in there now, so I can probably just keep bombing them. I'm presuming since they're rebels, they can't have access to all that much in the way of reinforcements, so just pounding the ever-living dog shit out of them with massed artillery barrages should, one would think, rather swiftly deplete their manpower reserves, I would think. I would hope. Right, I have more PP now. Do I need to spend any PP first? Adventurers discover special locations, yes. You're on your own. Like, literally. Only the women in this game know what they're doing. It's like, we should help them. The woman. Okay, some of the women. Look at this. Do you think I can help them? Do you think I can fucking help them? Nah. They ass be grass. They be dead, yo. Another workers' strike. I'm probably just gonna have to... population. Yep, I'm gonna have to start bribing the little bitches. Well, I should have started already, honestly. I've got so much money. I should have been bribing them a while ago. Where is the goddamn zone thing? There it is, right. Zone orders. I mean, worker salary is already at 3. I think that's plenty. I will give them some public budget, however. Fine, I'll give them 5 then. That should make them very happy.
Aye, aye, sir.
Upgrade to minus city. I feel like this is more than you deserve, frankly, filthy little worker sluts, but...
Aye, aye, sir.
it would at least keep them pleased. I'm not going to pay too much down here, because there's not that much I need from down there. Maritime Trade House Representative. Mimi Ocean Trade House approves regular line of communications. Yes. Offering to buy industrial production in Sparta. No, I need that for an army. Major workers' strike. 66 credits. Fine. Again. Jesus. No. Oh, God, I have had some ridiculous public relations upheaval so far. It's been a little bit retarded. Now, let's just concentrate on getting some goddamn vehicles up. I can get some tanks, then I can start reclaiming territory, and I can move the militia over to what they're supposed to be doing. Simple border guard duty. Law of improbability says, I would agree, SFO often dismisses critics out of smugness, but his theory is less repressive than his behavior. So I will take dear little Devo in defense here. He is a little bit smug, I'll grant you that, but it is also because he is relatively confident in the things he's saying. Like, usually when he makes a video, he's actually looked into the thing for a while, and so he has developed what he believes to be a very solid understanding of the question at hand. Now, whether or not that is a correct... goddamn, you little piece of shit. You little fucking supply camping ass munchers, I will do things to you you cannot imagine yet. But believe me, you will. So it's more like confident in his position than just regular old assholishness, I would say, at least in my opinion. Alright, let's bomb the shit out of them one more time. It's also a little bit of good old-fashioned bravado, too. It's like the I am right, everyone else is wrong thing. And you gotta have a little bit of bravado to stay sane on the internet. Jesus, really? You still had that many dudes down there? Well, I did manage to get them to retreat, so... I was kind of hoping you didn't have that many dudes left, frankly. Alright. These are not the greatest of odds. I just need to smash them with numbers. I don't have time to maneuver cleverly or set up the artillery barrages. I just need them to be dead. That is literally all I require. Their deaths. And preferably, if at all possible, for their deaths to be fairly screamy. That would be an additional bonus. I don't require it, but I would prefer it. Ah, still no connection to the bloody headquarters. Really? I thought... No, like, I do, right? I guess it's because they're in the threatening zone of control or something, I guess. Permission for personal guard. No, I don't think you shall have armed bodyguards within my nation. Thank you very much. Bureaucratic assets reach level 5. I can probably do that. Foreign Affairs Councils. Yep, that's still fine. Hospitals. Alright, so we've got the light tanks up and running. APCs would not be a bad idea. But I don't have the research thingity-bob council for them yet. Maybe buggies? Maybe some buggies? We'll go for the APCs first. Offering to buy IP. Again, I'm very sorry, Fenrir Bay, but I really need that. Offers ammunition. 250 credits. For once, I will actually say yes. Resettlement proposal. An envoy from Nebelbahn has promised to accept a small group, 1,500 rather special refugees. They are outcast in Nebelbahn because of their religion. They're also great artists and scholars. Yes. Free people. People are a valuable resource in this video game, and if somebody is going to be giving you people for free, you should simply just thank them and not really ask any questions. Alright. Yes, the high danger. Oh, God, the fucking rebels. They have really been an enormous annoyance down here. Right. I might just have to play some fate stratagems on the zone to try and get it to recover. Calm them down, maybe. Unrest in zone will be decreased by 3d10 points. What's the unrest at? 26. Not necessarily worth it. If I can just get rid of the goddamn danger level. But the issue is, it's the rebels. They're within 2 squares. That increases the danger level. And there's also these goddamn little piece of shit things camping off my coast. Obtuse territory has violated our borders and declared war on us. Obtuse territory. What even is Obtuse territory? I don't know where Obtuse territory is. I have no idea, actually. Wotanian territory. Nibelbound. Perbabus territory. Obtuse territory. I have. Oh, there. Okay. Right, well, that is very annoying. That is another minor regime. Nomads, I would guess. Right, gotta deal with these little fucking pieces of shit. Alright, get the artillery down there, and we're just gonna have to just smash in. Oh, God, the unnecessary casualties. Did I forget to complete this round? Oh, God help me, I forgot to complete this round, didn't I? Okay, well, I didn't break them anyway, so it's actually fine. Well, it's not fine, but it's fine-ish. Right, you stay up there. Infantry, come down here. Right, gotta fortify the city. Would have preferred to fortify a little bit of a line outside the city before they showed up, but that ain't gonna happen. And the turtles have moved to it within 2 squares. Of course they have. Aye. Okay, I need a little independent tank formation. That's what I need. Something with a little bit of oomph. 180 light tanks will fit the bill just fine. Let's get them out there. With 40mm howitzers, they should be able to deal with both the infantry and the bloody octopuses. Hopefully relatively well, and we need to work then on a second large formation. Turboprops. All propellers are useless, honestly, at this point, but turboprops, you gotta get them before you start getting jets, and jets is what I can use, because the atmosphere is too thin, really, to make effective use of propellers. Alright, what was I thinking I needed now? I needed another council. That was what I was thinking that I needed. I needed a staff council would be nice. Interior council? No, staff. I need a staff council. Because I don't really have any staffers, do I? No. No, I do not. This is very unfortunate. Militia loses faith. I don't know if that would be the worst thing ever, because it gives me 2 fate points. But what would I use the fate points for? Spotter drones would be kind of nice. Well, we're definitely going to give them that, and we're going to give them that. The spotter drones will be given... They're only like... Oh, God, they're 2 fate points. That's more than I expected. Maybe not. Maybe, Yeah, I'm going to use that to just keep people happy for the moment. And let's get that too, because that's going to increase the light industrial asset in the area, which will give me more industrial power, which will be very useful. Eternal Emperor says, Arch, what do you think of the progs trying to frame gatekeeping as cringe or a form of behavior the hell there will get you rejected by the Warhammer 40k community? No. Like, the thing is, gatekeeping is entirely natural. It is entirely normal, and it is entirely necessary as well. All of these units are just going to starve to death down here, incidentally. And for anyone who's like, oh, are you gatekeeping? Like, but you're keeping people out. No, we're not keeping people out. We are, as we say, Games Workshop, Warhammer 40k, is for everyone. Actually, everyone. That means everybody gets to come in. And that means you don't get to exclude anyone. It's really simple. Like, I'm not gatekeeping because I will allow a literal communist to play the game. Or a literal fascist, for that matter. Anyone. And that shall shut them down pretty damn quickly, because they, of course, don't want that. They do not want that, and they have never have wanted that, and they will never want that, because they are convinced that the game isn't for everyone. The game is for the people that they like. Speaking of people we like, I do not like these bad people, and I wish for them to go away. Alright. With their backs against the coast and a pounding artillery barrage to their front, I should be able to roll over and wipe out these last few bedraggled pieces of dog shit. Right. I have 1 ranged attack from, like, 2 guns, but it'll tickle them. Maybe. It's always worth tickling your opposition before going in there and trying to get them all dead. Storm them in a tide of fury. Right. Front lines at long motherfucking last. Secure. Or as secure as they're going to be anyways. Sweet baby Jesus, that was something. Right, I am going to need some serious reinforcements after this. But at least now, we can begin reorganizing and getting the actual military units headed towards the nomads, who have taken most of the territory over here because... See, that's the thing. I do hate the way this game does neutrals. Because they're not neutrals. They are an opposing military force. And they will behave as one. That is what they are. Electra wants to erect a statue. No, the government elects where statues are built. For petty reasons. Young Turks have clever ideas. Oh, I don't like that name. Relocation of credits, plus 12... It's not the worst idea in the universe. But I do feel like enforcement might be better right now. That pisses off the least people. Yes, the new director for Staff Council. I literally don't have anybody. See, that's the job of the Staff Council, to get new people to staff my councils. At the moment, I don't have one. I could recruit a mercenary. Could I? 51. No, I couldn't. Can I increase the income tax yet? Nope. Darnation. Darnation indeed. You know, this would be a lovely time for somebody to demand me to hire one of their people. That would be fantastic, in fact. Alright, you need to work on customized formation types. Operational OB, yep, these are the things you need to work on. Model Design Council. Mechanized artillery would be Neato Cheeto. A medium diesel engine truck. As, yep, these are just regular walkie guns. I'm going to need some towed guns in the near future. In fact, I might change it into an independent motorized battalion. Which I believe, where was it? Upgrade? Yes. And we need some troop replacements. Alright, that will give them the trucks, and that will supply the rest of the guns. Alright, I'm going to need munitions as well. Oh boy lordy. I have been besieged pretty much the entirety of the time here. It has been a heavy-duty time. Heavy-duty time indeed. Our workers in Sparta are harassed. 158 versus 155. That's probably not going to work, nor do I really have the troops in Sparta. Actually, I might. Success. Lovely. That is going to cause a little bit of fear in the region, but it is going to take care of the unrest a little bit better. Agitators. Are you serious? I thought I just dealt with you. Another oh, God. Fucking Christ, my nation is apparently just tearing itself apart so far. I cannot deal with their amount of shit. And I can't send in the troops because I don't have any troops nearby, nor do I have a chance in hell of doing this, so... Another 30 unrest, I just gotta eat it. What is their happiness at? Yeah, it's terrible. What's bringing them down? Population happiness increased, diminished, points to high unrest, high danger. Yeah, it's the danger that's doing it. Danger is decreasing. Now that the god-awful little stupid things are kept at bay, at least for the time being. I'm gonna have to leave some militia just to try and keep them away, because if I can just get the danger under control, I might finally be able to get somewhere. Maybe calm them down. Yep, this would be an excellent opportunity to play that card. It's a bit of a waste, in my opinion. It's a fate point to reduce unrest. That's kind of awful. Reduced by 10. Well, that was indeed kind of awful. Offering to buy IP. Crimson Tide. 190 industrial points. That is a very good deal, but I'm swimming in credits and I'm not swimming in IP. Nope. Everyone wants my industrial production, eh? Fenrir Bay. Fenrir Bay. Fenrir Bay. Where? I don't know where they are. Their fleet is fucking pathetic. 3 ships. Tonnage available. I mean, I have an assload of money, so I might as well bid. Yes, I know, I need to do it. Help control traders. Join the crackdowns. No. Infantry Panelin. Make him a battle banner bearer, because why not? Right, do I have a different PP thing ability? I do. I can get 50 political points. But to do so, I am going to have to eat... what? Yeah, none of these are really good right now. The militia losing faith is the least devastating one. But it's not exactly good timing. Because that would allow me to recruit a mercenary. Which would allow me to actually, you know, get somebody on the council position. Fine. Militia loses faith. It sucks, but it gives me my 50 political points, which lets me hire the mercenary, who is not the perfect leader for the job, mind you. Not the perfect leader at all for the job in question, but he will do better than nobody, and that is all I can really hope for right about now. Alright, let's also see here. Unit administration. Where did you do the whole thing again? Replacement troops. Alright. Orders of battle. There was a button to do this more effectively. My Brook says, Arch, have you ever done comedy nights in London? No. Nor do I intend to, frankly. Where... Oh, order of battle. That sounds like a reasonable button. Right. We'll start replacing them with better troops. As they're pretty much all beat to shit right now. And more beat to shit they will be. Although now that we actually have armor, dealing with the new invasion is going to be at least a little bit easier. There, new and better troopers. That'll finally allow my dudes to be just a little bit better than what I'm fighting against. I do need more independent tanks, though, if at all possible. Quite badly. I also wouldn't mind more MGs per one of these. You can customize the formation, it's just that, like everything else in the game, you do need people to actually do it for you. You need officials to carry out the reforms, etc. So it can be quite time-consuming. There, army's back at full strength. Shadow of Hawk says, I'm just imagining the scenes from Black Hawk Down when you have literal tides of Somalis coming into the gun lines of Korea soldiers. Yeah, that is a... Crises of violence. Oh, that's why. Ah, yes. Yes, yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Right, so, what happened to the... God, I didn't pay attention. Vid message. Our bid of was the highest, we won the auction, and we own one of their shares. Nice. A tide of violence. Oh, beautiful. And the fucking piece of oh, you little squid. I hate you so very, very much, little squids. You don't understand how much I hate you. You actually don't. You don't. Because it's within 2 of my settlement again now, which means they're increasing the danger yet again. Although at this point, my dudes are so exhausted by the danger level, they're even decreasing a little bit. Surviving AI minor regime. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, that's hell. Well, at least there won't be that many of them then, I guess. Shit. Well, the Grand Republic infantry has a little bit of AT power. And my infantry have a little bit of AT power. But yeah, killing robots is going to be a pain in my buttocks. Now, luckily, I do have quite a lot of dudes, so hopefully it will not be an insurmountable pain in my buttocks, but that is going to be mildly annoying. Ah, yes, you little piece of shit. I do not want to leave infantry up there to guard the north. Free folks. If I can deal with them, too, I can free up a little bit more in the way of stuff. Alright, that's all you've got down here, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Alright, get the independent artillery moving. I have no idea how far that thing extends, but I'm betting far. An alliance with these guys would not be the worst thing in the world, but... Right, tax reduction. No, woman. Not a chance in hell. Never a chance in hell. Your taxes are permanent. Alright. Salaries are... fine. Staff council, yep. Again, he's a mercenary, so he's going to be shit at this. He would be way better off as a commander, but I have to have somebody on the staff council, so he is it. Right, I can change this up a little bit now, since I don't need quite as many spies. High-speed machine guns. Alright. New model of infantry? No. Alright, do I need anything right now? Anti-tank light tanks? No, just pour it all into Discovery for the moment. Saboteur, not the worst chance in the universe. Not a good one, but I'll try. Critical failure, unrest increased by a massive amount. See, the issue is, like, it gives you so tiny bloody chances. Rebels. Again. Jesus Christ. I cannot get out of here, apparently. The unrest score will never end. Holy hell. No, need that for units. Ammunition? No, well, actually, it's just money. The unrest will not end. Okay, can I raise another formation, maybe? Light infantry, machine gun infantry. Yes, raise another formation to deal with that shit. Good God. I am militarizing more because of my own people than the enemies. That's the epoch system, the tide of violence. It is overrunning me quite literally in a tide of violence. Entering the crises too, so we're not even at the height of it yet, nor are we most certainly at the end of it. Oh no, it is going to get a lot worse before it becomes any better. I am just randomly bombarding the shore right now, hoping to hit some squids. It didn't work out very well. Of course, that's where the rebels spawned. Right. Well, I mean, if they want to be down there, that's fine too. I'm entirely okay with the AI sitting on its ass down there because it is a Republican AI and it's not actually going to declare war on me anytime soon. Militia, let's try and break that off. Holy hell. Right, 3rd Infantry. We're just going to spread that out a little bit. Make sure we're not getting caught too unaware. The city unrest is still 47. It is finally decreasing at the very least, and the danger score is finally going down. So the city will, God willing, calm down a little bit. Just a little bit. I wish I could bribe them or something. Well, I sort of can. I could build a hospital, which would make them a little bit more happy. Now, I have no metal. I have no metal income at all. I should have, I should have some, though. Is the metal... Oh, the metal mine got destroyed by the rebels, didn't it? Well, that explains it. Okay, I was wondering why I had no metal income, because I'm pretty sure I had some. Yep, the... Goddamn rebel pieces of... I think rebellion is going to be carrying an extraordinarily harsh sentence in my nation. A very, very harsh sentence. Okay. Let's get some recycling facilities up and running. I need stuff and things. Right, I've got ass loads of money. Might as well use it.
We'll go.
Buy that. I should have enough for the machinery. Yes, I think so. Or no, I need 2 more, don't I? I think so. There.
We'll go.
Oh, heavens. Air Force Research Council. Yep, that's fine. Get the turboprops out of the way. Coast Guard and Spartan spotted ship belonging to Fenrir Bay, stuck in some sort of weird naval tubing. They are requesting our help. Why would it? Well, yeah, they're not my friends, so only if they pay us. Yes, only if they pay us. Ah, right, I need a commander for that too. Right. Did you generate me any commander things at the moment? You did not. Well, I hope he gets to it. Right, report, organization, staff council. He's working on that. Can I get the last one up and running? Let's see. Interior Council 2. Can I get income tax yet? Nope. Alright, well, stability has been somewhat reached. I just need to crush another wave of rebels. And then I just need to, a refugee camp. That would be incredibly useful if my militia can reach it. Then I just need to beat the AI and another wave of incoming nomads. And maybe at some point I can even establish a connection down here before all the troops starve to death. Unlikely, mind you. There will be tremendous quantities of starvation in this area. At least the populace is very happy, though, so that's something. You know, the populace are actually enjoying their starvation quite a bit, as it turns out, as their private economy is booming. Mostly because they don't give the soldiers any food. And there'll be much more warfare ahead. We will definitely continue this. I am intending to try and finish this actual campaign. But for now, I will wrap it up, and I'll have a video out in 20 minutes as well, and maybe I'll do some silica as well. Do remember to redirect, Arch. You have to remember to do the redirect button. Right, who's streaming? Nobody? Jesus, everything is upcoming. Christ. Oh, I guess it's Kib then. He's upcoming. I know. The troops are... See, the troops are starving standing on top of the farm because technically there is no logistical system here. So the troops do not have the ability to just return to the farm and be like, give food. Since there is no logistical system, because it's not connected to the capital, for dumbass reasons, I can't actually feed them. Now, I could enter into an agreement with a maritime trade company to send logistical supplies down here, but I don't care. I don't care. They're militia. They can starve to death for all I care. They're replenished from the local area's militia pool and the local area's militarism, which is dick all anyways. Like, these fuckers can starve. These fuckers shall starve. And I shall lose no sleep over it whatsoever. For they are retarded, chat. They are very retarded, and they deserve their fate. Make no mistake. If you starve to death within feet of a fully functional farm, God did not wish for you to be on this earth. I think we can all agree on that. As we continue to delve deeper into the tide of violence, God help me. Until next time, chat. Thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all again soon with more interrupted supply lines. Have a good day.